was catching the TL off guard.
And I'm so happy to see kind of a different duelist coming out of CN, because for so long it was always Kankal, him being able to perform on the global stage, and YZ is a very exciting player to watch. So let's hear what he had to say after BLG's Toronto debuted in this Omen player moment.
我觉得打 Team League 这场的话，就是对面的表现还是要明显高于我们的预期的。其实觉得今天对队伍的发挥还是挺满意的，但是对于我自己的话，就是我知道自己可能太久没有就是打比赛了，然后在比赛的一些很重要的角色，老是会做错。总体来说感觉还是比较开心的吧，然后也发现了自己还有很多的改正。觉得对这方面的话，其实没有太多的压力和想法吧。我觉得作为队伍的话，我们就最重要的就是做好我们队伍的事情。
Spot anything out. Here's the swing in though. Russia gets himself on the board. Big kill around, re-peeks and instantly gets the dink, and the spray down is okay.
然后就也很开心，我们这次把握了机会，然后来到这次大师赛。我觉得我们就是要一直不断的提升自己的比赛状态吧。其实对于我来说的话，我觉得这只是一个开始吧，就是不像之前那样子，老觉得我们什么国力在手上啊，什么进8强这种。我现在觉得就是不拿到冠军，什么几强都是风轻云淡的吧。
Can you blame him for feeling that way? You know, after coming to the global stage a couple times now, Mel, they're aiming for that trophy this time around.
Right, and I think it would be a good start to do it here. I mean, they are up 1-0, they're up against Sentinels. If they do want to prove that they are of the caliber to potentially win this tournament, now is the time.
Now, before we get into the first match, I thought we'd do one more fun thing. You know what? I have the two of you here.
Fine.
And what's more fun than getting your tier list screenshotted, post onto social media, and having people, you know, yap away about your choices? So we're going to do that in blind ranking. It's very simple. I'm going to give you a player in order. You have to tell me where you're going to put them in so far in the tournament, where you would rank them.
I see.
1 to 5. Once you've locked them into a position, you cannot move them. Are we ready?
This is truly the TikTokification of the VCT broadcast. What?
You can't mention. Yes, Mel.
I got you.
You got me with a brain rot. But let's start with an easy choice, I feel like. Where would you put your boy Bang?
Oh.
I mean,
1 to 5.
We're Bang stands here. I'm personally either 1 or 2 here, right? Minimum
I feel
1
like
or 2.
There are better players that I think are going to make this list. I will go 2.
2?
I'll concede 2. I'll concede.
Yeah.
2.
Ooh,
I want to leave options open.
That's important.
Yep.
All right.
I've played these games before.
This
on
is
TikTok.
very cordial so far. I thought maybe you would debate a little bit more.
No, we're
I
just
mean, you
both
opened up with Bang, so.
Love that. All right, next. Forsaken.
See, that's why you gotta leave some room open.
We're only on the second one. So.
Is it? I mean, is it a hard thing to say 1?
I think we have to go 1.
I think we have to go 1.
Yeah.
I feel
Definitely
I feel
1.
like it's rude to put him at 3.
Yes,
like, it's
I agree. Yeah, with the tenure on the international stage, yeah, it's a 1.
It's a 1. It's a 1.
Are we sure?
I think so.
All right.
Honestly, I'm confident in that.
I fear we've gone too high.
Okay.
Immediately.
I know.
There you go. He can just be, you know, there. He's so good. We can have 2 of them.
Wow.
Next one. Let's see. I'm intrigued to see what you think about this. Kiko, the other half of Cats. How are we feeling about this? They lost, but he had a good performance.
That's true. Keiko played great, but I feel like we kind of have to lean towards the bottom of the list here, just purely off the result. He's in 0-1 right now.
I'm really scared that we're gonna get like a demon player, and because we've already filled up 1 and 2, like
this is gonna look like a crazy list.
I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5. I fear.
Yeah, I'm in agreement
5?
with you.
Yeah. All right, okay. I had nothing to do with this.
I don't feel good about any of this so far.
No, me either. I feel horrible.
I'm not involved. I'm just a tool. I'm merely a tool. Next.
Wait, I'm literally destroying this burrito.
That's going to be playing on stage first today. YZ.
YZ, okay.
Okay. But here's the thing. Who could be next after him? Like, this is so tough to put him between 3 or 4.
I mean, we still have like a texture. We've got.
I know, that's
have,
what
like,
I was thinking.
Boss is.
But if we're going by current events.
By current events, it's probably 3. But I think our last player has to be a demon.
Well,
That's true.
They have to be a demon. I want to go 4 with YZ. But
I'm
again,
down.
I don't feel good about this.
Me either. Me either. I'm
I
in
feel
agreement.
good.
are you 4?
Yeah.
Are we
just
sure?
blind ranking.
All right, we're locked. Oh my goodness, you can also just
It would be
there as
cool
well.
if this was posted as just ranking.
okay.
Omit the blind. I would lose it. I'd have to deactivate all socials. Never show
on.
my
That's not
face
just on
again.
14 and 40.
It's
No,
just
he
rankings
didn't.
now. It's just rankings
How
now.
dare you.
Last but not least,
Did
you
he?
do not have a choice. We're gonna default him on 3rd. We got texture.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
okay, good.
God, I'm
Save,
glad. Okay.
save.
Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Would you change anything here?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, are we thinking the same thing? Hold on.
Are we thinking who we
Swap
started
2 and
with?
3 at the
Yeah.
very minimum.
Yeah, 2
Oh,
and 3.
And
texture
you
too?
could make an argument for 2 back to 1.
Yeah.
Well, it's called blind ranking for a reason. I don't think it was too bad. I don't think you were gonna
Terry,
get
start the
screenshotted
game
out of
already?
context.
Bro, we're
Like the
4
same
minutes
wavelength,
away,
though. I
dog.
like
Yeah,
this.
we
Pretty
were
good, pretty
quite
good.
alive.
Good job, good job. I mean, for now, I'm gonna let you guys chill for 2 seconds because you know worked so hard there, and throw this over to John QT, who spoke about Sentinel's opening win over Wolves and the Toronto crowd.
Cinema.
In this Omen player moment.
The game went well, 2-0. Had a bumpy start, but it is kind of expected with the first game jitters. Definitely, they're a very good team and they came prepared. Yeah, I could notice in some like 3v3 situations, like low man situations, they kind of like showed their inexperience. I felt like definitely looked like a team that's kind of new to internationals, but they also showed a lot of resilience. Yeah, they came very prepared. I think even though they lost 2-0, it's a good experience for them, and I think they'll be better moving forward, for sure. I think we are now settled in, and I don't think it will be as close.
John clutching for the series.
This was a nice flick.
String and Lysol doubled up, straight through smoke is wild.
Stand
It's
through
way
smoke,
with
then
it.
the flick.
String gets it to half. Now off of it. Look at the team up with Lysol here, and John has very little to look at. Somehow finds Spring, and he doubles down.
And also, like, the home crowd is insane. Like, I had high expectations and it still surpassed them. The whole crowd was red. They were so loud, so many fans. Like, yeah, I feel like NA definitely deserved an international. Yeah, appreciate all the fans that came here, support us. Either you live in Canada or came from far away. We see the love, we appreciate it, makes us play better.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome, John. I came all the way from Berlin to support him. What about you?
Not talking about.
I think he was exclusively talking
Yeah, okay.
to me and me only.
Wants
yeah.
to be on the team so bad.
Well, where did you come from to support Sam? You know, how far did you travel? Further than Berlin?
Look, I came from the camp of a team like G2, so I had to come a really far way to come in.
Okay. And Mel?
Me?
What about you?
Like
Yeah.
how far I came? Like 20 minutes? Like 20-minute drive?
That's dedication,
But
Mel.
still, I mean, I
is
got out of bed.
That's crazy.
like,
Toronto
dedication.
traffic too.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I love that. That's dedication from Mel. And it's time for the results of our MasterCard fan poll. Earlier, we asked
Up
you
the volume.
who will win
Sun City,
the
where you at?
Battle of the Pacific.
Okay, I'm done eating finally.
And the results
I'm finally
are
done.
in 63.1% towards Paper X. Do you guys
Okay.
agree with this? Is this where you went as well?
Is the Paper Rex train overbooked? Just
No.
a question. I feel like this should be a
63?
bit more 50-50, no?
Oh, you're surprised with how
I'm a little
dominant
shocked.
it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Track by track?
I'm also I'm leaning slightly Genji later on.
How-
But again, I
Slightly
feel
as
good
well.
about
Woo!
nothing I'm saying today because the teams are so close.
I ate too
You
fast.
know what?
Fuck.
Why, let's just take a look at where we went because I've been terrible with the predictions so far.
Well, I was
but
meeting
I
greet on
believe
finals day
today
too.
is the
Yeah.
day where
On Sunday, I will be.
apparently
Sunday from the
still,
arena, Saturday from
carrying on
Sentinels.
being the odd one out. I'm really surprised at these situations. I'm still the odd one
Look,
out.
it was literally just full Sentinel, so we had to cut the graphic instantly.
Yeah.
No, put it. Oh wait, there's one
Okay, okay.
BLG.
There's one Billy.
Saving Again.
Okay, I thought
Yinsu
it was
has
a curse, so
Billy.
we were trying to avoid that, but
This is a
that's good.
traitor.
The
Why?
exact same
How
price
could
as yesterday,
she?
essentially.
Yeah.
After all we've been through?
It's always Sentinels for me because against EDG, I was the only one. Against Wolves, I was the only one. Against BLG, I'm the only one again. What is going on?
What do you mean, what
I
is
don't know.
going on?
Honestly, I think you're crazy. Is the truth because
But
it's
we need you.
Sentinels.
We need
But we
her
need
to be
you.
crazy
But we need
for
you.
for the counter jinx.
Oh, you think I'm doing it for the counter jinx?
I mean, we appreciate your work.
We
Okay.
need everything we can get.
I'm
let's
gonna
be honest.
say it with chess. I am doing it specifically not for the counter jinx. I truly believe Billy Gaming are
Can't
going
just-
to beat Sentinels today.
W
And everyone
cap.
out there right now hates me. For
W
it.
cap.
They're just shaking their heads like, what?
It's just
is-"
pure Sen jerseys out here today. don't. But if
it's just a sea of red.
it literally is.
really
I can see
is.
it. I can see it. But it's gonna feel so good if I'm somehow right.
Here we
now,
go.
Every tournament has a turning point, and today will
I
be
think we've got our
one of them.
trailers.
4 teams will take the
Day
stage. but
2
only
trailers.
2
Let's see it.
will move on to playoffs. Toronto, it's time to get behind your teams. The
Morning,
final
Rain.
playoffs between Sentinels, Bilibili, Paper X,
Looking like a
and
noon start time
Gen.G
on Monday
starts
for
right
International
now.
Event Americas. Oh. Is this an elimination match? No. This is a qualification match. Winner goes to the playoffs. Loser has another chance.
우선 젠지에
Day
오면서
2
이렇게
trailer.
큰 무대까지 온 게 되게 기쁘면서 좋고요. 처음에 들어오면서 이제 우승했던 형들을 보다 보니까
Ash was kind of popping off yesterday, dude. He almost had the ace on Haven.
옆에서 긴장도 많이 했고
He's actually going kind of
배울
crazy.
점도 많다 보니까 금방 적응하면서 잘 풀려나간 것 같습니다.
Day
I was
3,
really
wait,
confident,
sorry.
but at the same
I'm
time,
saying day
maybe
2
a
is day
little bit
3, you're
nervous
right.
Because we haven't been playing on international stage for quite some time, and the last time we played, we didn't do that well.
13-3 domination of Paper X.
I wasn't really sure what to expect, but now I'm really confident because I see that we can still play and we are still really good.
우선 페이퍼렉스가 되게 좀 공격적이면서 상대방이 약간 예측 못할 정도로 약간 공격력이 있다 보니까 그거에 있어서 좀 무섭기도 하지만 그래도 오늘 했던 경기처럼 팀원들이랑 열심히 해가지고 이기도록
MIBR
하겠습니다.
got fucking clapped, bro. I don't know
Overall,
how.
I'm thinking of my team.
Volume
more.
was good?
Of course, individually, I want to play well as well, but I hope every player in my team is like maximum confidence and we play really well as a team.
국제대회가 처음인 만큼 긴장도 많이 하고 부족한
A little louder?
부분도
Okay.
있겠지만 형들이 이끌어줘가지고 더 좋은 선수가 될 것입니다.
One day, I believe Paper X will be the best team in the world.
37.
"当时总体还是比较难受的吧，因为就是距离参加曼谷大赛就是只有一步之遥吧。然后我们也输了一场很可惜的比赛，然后但最后我们就是调整好心态嘛，因为比赛不是只有这一次，我们后面还有很多机会的。然后就也很开心，我们这次把握了机会，然后来到这次大师赛。
I can't believe
其实对我
Liquid
来说
ran
的
that
话
triple
我觉得这是
controller.
一个开始吧，就是不像之前那样子，老觉得我们什么国际赛首胜啊，什么进8强这种，我现在觉得就是不拿到冠军，什么几强都是风轻云淡的吧。
BLG and Nef are very experienced. They made it to a lot of internationals. Obviously, they didn't have the deepest run, but they're a team on the come up. To be honest, it's
What's
probably
up,
our favorite
baby?
because we just beat
Good morning,
Wolves and
everybody.
we kind of want to keep playing the Chinese teams. I think it's always fun playing against them, so looking forward to it.
Dude, we're like, I feel like
我觉得我
we're
们就是要
going
一
so
直
fast.
不断的提升自己的比赛状态吧。我觉得我们第一场比赛的话，其实是包括我自己啊，然后就是状态没有提升到最好的那一步吧。然后我希望就是后面的比赛，我们所有人团队的所有人能够一起把状态提到最盛，然后我们觉得是有机会去拿冠军的。
Definitely a lot of mind games now that all the teams kind of showed their cards. It's gonna come to a lot of adaptability and like being
Yeah.
able to think on the spot and make new plans.
这也我从来不关心别人质不质疑我，我觉得质疑声越多我越开心吧。我就喜欢别人质疑我。
Sorry, you drew us. To be honest, you guys don't want to see Sentinels next.
Ah, shit, son. Here we go. Here we go. Ah. Nah, we need our own, man. We need our team to walk out one by one, or like one team at a time. But it's so cool though. They looking drippy. They looking drippy. They looking fucking drippy, bro. Oh yeah.
Both teams had a great start in their opening matches. but
Mama
that was
Second is
just
there.
a
Family buff
warm-up
is on,
compared to
baby.
the stakes today. Playoffs are on the line.
Yeah, first
Come
team
on.
moving on out of the Swiss stage here, and it'll be Sentinels going up against the number 2 seed out of China. This match is going to be a good one.
You saw a TSM
Honestly, I
jersey?
can't wait to
Who
see
saw a
what
TSM
maps are gonna be
jersey?
played here.
Icebox
And
Sunset
we
Lotus?
have a
That's fun.
sunset
Oh
pick
my
out
god,
of Sentinels.
Icebox?
Okay.
Out the gate.
Wait, Sunset is back?
Take a look here at the Omen map select. Like
Sunset
you said, Mel,
is back?
Sunset is going to be
Wait, the Americas teams really do love
right?
Sunset.
Even in the opening match, we wanted to see them go to Sunset.
Which this is so insane because in their opening
Look
match,
at
they
that.
first banned Sunset. This is complete. I can't imagine like this isn't going
I
to
like
take off.
watching
I
Icebox.
think they must have seen something
Personally,
from that Billy
you guys
game
probably
that they
might
could maybe
not.
have an answer to.
Yeah, they have the VODs and maybe just, let's have 7 maps in the pool.
We
Let's
saw
make sure we can
Billy
play
on
everything
Icebox yesterday
with high
too.
aspirations to make
Right,
it
versus
towards best of
Liquid?
fives towards the
They
end
probably
of the
run the
tournament.
same
I also
comp.
think it's quite interesting opening things up on Icebox here. It's a map we haven't seen Sentinels play since the nerfs to Tejo.
They
That's a
probably-
map that we still had John playing the Tejo on. Not every team was rocking the Tejo there, but what agent is even going to play?
Run the
Mel?
same
That's
comp.
what I'm
Look at
wondering.
Zelsons,
There's
bro.
so
He's
many
like
different
fucking
options. We've seen
Justin Bieber out
Sentinels play
there.
so flexibly in so many different agents. I'm ready
There's
for
a
anything. But
superstar.
I'm specifically looking that this could get a little spooky here for Sentinels, considering Wisey's aggression is very rewarded on a map like Icebox.
Yeah,
And
I was just gonna say you saw him like pushing so far forward, whether it was through Viper walls or even like going through like kitchen and fighting back towards spawn on the attacking side.
I think it's so
Come on,
interesting that for Billy, they get to play 2 out of the 3 maps we have already seen against Liquid. And for Sen, how have Billy been preparing for this, Mel? They don't have
Come on,
footage on
baby.
the first 2.
This is a big one,
Exactly,
chat. This is a
that's-
big
honestly,
one.
that's where I'm wondering
Also,
where
this is
this
big for my
gonna go, and I
pick'ems,
think a
by the
lot of
way.
it is gonna rely
I got
on
Sen
what
going
they were
undefeated,
saying in
so
that-
I need
in that
this.
video was adaptability on the fly, and we are going to see, are these Chinese teams capable of doing that on the fly right here, right now?
Yeah, you also have to keep your eyes on Icebox. Like this is a map.
Look
where
at
Lucio
Cuber,
was
bro.
absolutely popping off.
Not even
Harbor
stressed
pick
a little bit.
Really strong.
Not even a
there,
little bit.
Just the other day in his debut.
I love the Harbor
Let's
so
go,
much.
let's
but
go,
if
let's
it's
go,
anyone
let's go,
that
let's go,
knows,
let's go.
How to deal with that, it's probably going to be Sen.
They play against
they're
plenty of it.
familiar.
I'm behind?
They're familiar.
No,
But
we're good.
What would you like
W bait.
to see
W rage
John
bait.
QT do here? We saw the Sky already. We saw a Viper too.
Yeah.
What are his realistic options here?
I mean, one of the first thoughts my mind goes to is Sova, but at the same time, Neri does play Sova. I could definitely see them going back to something standard like Sova, KO. You really can't go wrong there.
Yeah.
They have 2 great players on both of those roles.
Because most recently they have been playing Zek.
When Harbor drops
They've
the
been
wall,
playing
you
no
better
duelists
stall.
on that map.
Bars?
And you know what? Like,
Question
you are
mark?
bringing up Sova. John did play a little bit of Sova early on in the year, back when Sentinels were playing like Abyss, for example, but we haven't seen him playing it on Icebox. And
Did he
that
cook
is
or
an
no?
agent that you do have to put the
That
the
point
hours in
narrate.
to get up to
That
speed
point
on the map.
narrate.
Yeah, and looking at what Billy are going to run, because we don't anticipate them to change
Wait,
anything. Icebox
John
is
is picking
pretty solid
Sova.
against a Liquid.
Leaked.
Is there anything maybe
Wait, no,
Sen
that's
could
the
just
range.
do
Never
to
mind.
counter,
Never mind. No leaks. No
Harbor
leaks.
Viper comp
We're cool.
with their agents?
Everyone chill.
I think in terms of reading into the Harbor Viper comp, they need to be very vigilant about
Wait,
the
why would that
cove
even be a
usage.
leak?
If
That's the
Sentinel's
wrong
gonna
menu.
start
What are you
attack,
talking? Do you even
or
play
if
this
they are
game,
defense,
bro?
They need to
Bro, do you even
constantly
play this
be aware
game?
of the cove and whether they need to break it.
Yeah, I also
They're-
think that you need to do
like,
like
what?
some amount of exploiting the
All right, everyone
timings
post
of
your
the Harbor
current
walls,
rank in
because, like,
Valorant.
if
Don't
you're
be weird.
attacking into a Harbor Viper,
If you lie, you'll be
you can
banned.
just get permanently stalled out, it feels like, over towards the A side of things, especially if you can't find a way to like break through the wall when they're recycling that. So a lot of
diamonds and
sometimes
ascendants.
teams will try to
Wait, this is a
bait
pretty
that
high
utility
ranked
and bait
chat,
that Harbor
dude.
wall out before, like,
This
a
guy
quick
said
bit of
Radiant
a
1.
fake
That's
on
how
the
you know
other
he's
side.
silver.
Exactly, and I'm specifically looking towards Sentinels on the defense here because just yesterday they did struggle against a double controller comp on split when Sentinels started on the defense, and I'm really expecting Zekin to step up here and get those opening kills that we did not see him get in that first half of defense split.
He's got to, right? And especially it depends what his agent is going to be, because we haven't seen him play
Employed
the duels on
8?
this map on a little while, but he is so key, I think, in Sentinel's game plan, especially when it
Diamond
comes
is
to, like,
not high
having
rank,
any
bro.
amount of forward
Diamond is high
information,
rank,
the
bro.
lines
Wake
he's
up.
going to be holding, whether that's an operator or with the rifle in his hands. If he's not
The
firing on
Pope?
all cylinders, they're going to struggle.
What the fuck?
I mean, Sentinels,
For the
they have
Sentinels
Pope
match?
on their side, so I don't know what Billy can do.
Is that the new Pope?
In this matchup, it's going to be a tough one for them. I also do wonder on the
He's here for
side
Sen?
of Billy, who are they sending out to match Zelsis? We saw on the side of Wolves, Sufa BB was up there, was giving it right back to him, and we saw really
We just all got blessed?
the impact you can have when you can get into the heads of some of the Sen players. Billy, I don't know, K9 maybe?
I'm not sure. I know Neff was very very chill and nonchalant when he was up here in the post show yesterday. So I'm gonna assume it's not gonna be Neff, and YZ is also that silent killer kind of duelist. So not looking at him for that either.
Yeah, I do want to highlight on the other side of things though.
Narrate
because this guy came back into the server just the other day and
dog.
was looking real strong with Sentinels again. Like you think about like a few of those
yeah,
really
nice.
clutch rounds, these moments on Split from Narrate, where he was just absolutely sharp, and on like the bonus round as well, they got them snowballing in this comeback in the second half. And on top of that, his cross-map utility with the breach on setting up his teammates was just excellent.
And in those rounds where they were down in the first half, where it was a pretty lukewarm start, we saw him being pretty yappy, pretty emotional, and pretty, I guess,
we need Narrate. We need
talkative
Narrate.
in those rounds.
That Pope was my
now,
friend. He's a
which I
Sentinels
definitely
fan.
didn't
Yeah, man.
expect
Likely
coming out
story,
of it.
dude.
Yeah, what I'm liking seeing the most out
Sensei,
of
let's fucking
Narrate
go. I
here
love
is
you,
the fact
Sensei.
that he's
Let's
really
fucking
coming up to the
go.
occasion, right? Like they were down 4-8. He
Oh
comes
my
in with a
god.
3K
Oh
on
my
the pistol
god.
to
It's
bring
about to
them
go
back in.
down.
He's the
It's
ultimate
really about to
example
go
of the
down.
for Sentinels.
If Sentinels
All right, I
double
really hate
down
this
with the
live agent
table,
select. They're just
it will
all
be the
trolling
first
us.
table we see at Masters Toronto, and not something we would have expected.
And we are seeing Russia lock
Bang,
in
you
that
are not
harbor.
playing
Two
Sage,
people
bro.
instantly locking. I
John,
think
you
one
are
of my
not
favorite
playing
parts about the live
Seiho.
agent select is really just seeing how instantly some players lock and how some like to play around and wait and kind of give us that anxiety.
I really hope they play Sage. I'm such a big
Zakin,
Sage
you are
enjoyer on
not
this
playing
map,
Reyna.
I'm an enjoyer too, but I just don't really think that's in the
If they
Sentinels
accidentally
wheelhouse
lock an agent,
of
can they
things
change?
considered.
No, I don't
Sen
think so,
have a lot of
right?
experience playing up against this BLG
That happened
comp. This is one
before.
that a lot of teams over in America.
Wasn't it in GC they accidentally locked 3 duelists and they have to play?
This is pretty
On,
it's going to be John QT going over to the KO.
Isn't it Lotus?
All things considered. So
It was
KO,
4
Gecko,
duelists.
double flashes, and a lot of options to like fight past
SMG,
these
that's
double
right. It was
smokes that
SMG.
BLG are running.
But they
This is
won
really
though.
interesting, and
They
I
won
think
the
it's gonna
match.
pair exactly into what you just said,
Happy
getting in
birthday,
front of those walls
Tokibi.
and disrespecting
I probably
the
said that
control
wrong, but
lanes
happy birthday.
is, I
Hey,
think,
shout
the
out.
best thing that Sentinels can do in this.
Also, catching good knife timings against
Feels
the Viper
birthday,
or
feels
Harbor
birthday.
completely invalidates that cycling of utility.
No
to hold
duelist?
onto
Wait,
the
what?
site.
Wait,
M80, well, you'll
I didn't
always
see
be
it.
famous. You'll always be famous.
Oh,
I can't
shit.
wait to get into this one with playoffs on the line. It's time to send it over to the big dogs, Uber and Wyatt.
This is what they run on this map. Yeah, it's true. They don't play duelists on this map. That's true.
Shocking 0-2 at Bangkok are starting to fade into the periphery.
I think this is the same
after
comp we had in the
opening
regular
here in Toronto,
season.
But to make those playoffs, they've got Billy Gaming standing in their way. Why? An opponent who said they wanted to go up against Sentinels.
All right, chat.
They feel more confident against America's rosters.
That is what YZ said. However, John just saying earlier, sorry you drew us. You don't want
Sorry
to
you
go
drew
up
us is
against
crazy.
Sentinels next. The community are absolutely expecting Sen to win this game. Kind of writing off Billy entirely.
I am not
Feeling
writing
like
off
this is
Billy.
Sen's
For the
to lose.
record, I am not
Easiest
writing
path
them
to the
off.
playoffs for
Billy
them.
is a strong
But
team. I don't care what people
sometimes
say.
a volatile team, but
This
when
is not
they hit hard.
a free game.
Especially YZ.
Wait, look at this.
Coming in, folks.
Omen
Eyes
to
on
be up.
YZ like he pushed up.
Yes!
Second, getting
Oh
in their
my
face
god,
already.
the second one would have been big. Nice
Trying to
try.
get up over towards that Belt's directions. Gets his, but YZ is still standing.
Not something.
Wait, I wonder if he.
Billy are going to
I
have
wonder
to
if.
be
I mean, Sentinels definitely saw the PRX
so
game. You think they do the
easy
Jing
for
play?
Omen to get some of these
TP's
forward
top soup to
positions.
orange?
Play from Belt.
Wasn't that on
from
pistol
Pipes.
though? That would have been kind of sick if we just took their pistol.
Sentinels' presence here at A, and they're not
Different comp
convinced that
though.
that's where Billy are ending yet.
We got 3 guys holding A.
Drift back in the B direction, which is a little bit more tightly held.
We're
but
playing
now,
retake
just
A,
now,
okay.
These rotates are coming through to the A
Viper's
side.
on that big lurk.
Billy looking to pave the way.
Wait, this Viper lurk has had kind
Finding
of
the
decent
time. We're
timing.
seeing if anyone from Sentinel's backside would have gone for a peek. Maybe they can get a man advantage.
Oh!
Spots out Zelsis. Everyone
Zelsis,
from B
you
rotating
dog.
off. Do they expect this long?
They're gonna crunch him.
Well, they certainly do now. He has to convert. Neff finding the advantage for Billy
Damn,
as
that was
the
a good
rest of the
lurk.
team pivot back towards this B side, and it looks like he wants to go for more. What a shot!
Nah, you're
Out
not.
of nowhere comes Neff. Heads are rolling. The IGL from Billy making an early statement.
30 seconds left.
Nice little pivot back
He's
here.
not
from
like
our
that, is he?
Chinese number 2 roster. See the vulnerability of Zelsis.
Is he like that?
Pounce on him.
Oh shit, the Eldad's run.
That is a cheeky plant too.
Hey,
Mid,
everyone
under
spam.
two.
Ooh, like, ooh, he's
Don't
crazy.
see that
Everyone spam.
often,
Ooh, he's
and Narrate
crazy.
was already even tagged up by that
They're off
additional
now, my bad.
damage from Neff.
Everyone spam. Ooh, he's
Goes
crazy.
Insane to open this game up.
Ooh.
Beautiful opener. That early aggression for
Okay, actually, everyone spam.
Sentinels can really convert off of, even though it does give them that initial
Nah,
pick
that's
off.
fine. I do feel bad because But yeah, it's fine.
reaction.
It won't happen again through the day.
That was crazy. And also just credit to Neff for finding that
No,
perfect
man.
window where the site was open, where the team dragged the rotates, and then he knows.
Keep your
that
hat
this is
on,
opportunity
dude.
To get the space, they have enough time to pivot back. Great opening round from Billy. Well played, well called.
His composition as well probably bears a little bit of discussion from Sentinels, right? It lacks duelist. We've seen Zekin on the Omen on this map before. It is obviously the kind of, you know, agent that you can post up with an op at some moments, but there's no real
Banks PC, huh?
initiator on this Sentinels roster. KO course.
I knew something was wrong.
But outside of that, it's pretty flash heavy.
Absolutely, yeah. Those 0 points are going to have to get a lot of value. They're great on attack. They're throwing back.
His audio's fucked, man. He couldn't hear shit.
Last time we saw Sentinels on this Icebox map, it was in that playoff run in Americas. They beat G2. That was with the Tejo, but even still, that was the first time an America's team.
How does Bang always have audio issues?
Full series. So they are no joke on this map.
Doesn't, bro.
Billy picking
Just
into
here and there.
one of their
Am I queuing League of Legends today? Fuck that game. Fuck that game with my whole heart.
We saw Billy obviously face up against that Liquid squad, right? And they sort of mentioned they were not really satisfied with that win, and it was a.
But honestly, even though I lost 7 games in a row yesterday, the one win felt so good. Surprisingly enough, the one win felt ecstatic. I was fucking, I was on a high.
To buy in fairly light here, no one committing to.
But like, it's like a
upgrade rifle on this anti-eco.
It's like a splash in the. How's the saying go? It's like a splash in the ocean, throwing a bucket of water in the ocean. Something like that. How's that saying go? A drop in the ocean. That one.
To go for a forward play.
Full eco for Sun.
Going to come, so just pivoting back to B main.
John at least has this one-way poison orb that he can play off of, but it's unlikely he's going to be able to encourage a bounce back.
Oh shit, they're here.
And now
they're here.
Ring out. They know it's about to get heavy.
Oh my god, chill, YZ. Chill, bro. Play back.
We'll have a chance to fight for this.
Nah, you're not like this. You're not like this. You're not like this. You're not like this. Back it up. Yeah, you better run. Yeah. Minus 400.
Knight from Yellow spray through that Viper wall. His double controller can be very oppressive to play against, and YZ finds a time to get back in. Knight cleans off Narrate.
Give me one more
second.
second.
Control from Crow's Nest. Zekin and John.
What?
Yeah, not long for this one.
Legolas?
Little shock dart that catches the KO out, and Zekin is
good eco, fuck it. Not really, but it's alright.
Do fork over 5 ult orbs to Billy here in this anti-eco.
Derek, you're balding, just shave it all off? Bro, I have a lot of fucking hair on my fucking head.
Can't really ask for anything.
How fucking dare you say some fucking shit like that in an important game like this? Y'all got a bald fetish. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Shock dart.
So it's a stack for Sen over on the
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Really pan out. Billy just spidey senses tingling. They opt not to commit there.
They're trying to molly the turret boiler, but
rifles in hands now.
It's actually kitchen. Wait, they were doing this yesterday as well. No way! Wait, I like what Sentinels did though. Narrate got kind of unlucky. One guy spams the wall while the other guy's holding for the guy to swing. The one guy spamming the wall is like distracting for Bang. Just sucks that Narrate died. He actually spammed them back pretty well. Okay, Zekin's playing top yellow.
Taking a significant amount
Vandal.
of damage.
Oh,
Again,
spotted.
Zekin is just going to take
One way?
advantage of these teleports on any.
He's taking his time. I like that. You don't have to one way right away.
Get into
But
these
now would probably be
players
good.
couldn't.
Now we got maximum min-max on the smoke.
Of course, he has his own variation on the poison orb. One way
YZ on the lurk with 5 HP.
So we'll be slowed down. BLG towards green. They might
Resmoke. 45 seconds. They're going back to A.
in mid, so this would spot out any
We
BLG
got double
attempt to
maze.
thrust up that part of the
All
map.
right.
Then have 2 players distributed a day.
Just hoping that
Maximum min-max is crazy. Remove slow mode?
From it will keep Sen to some extent
Why?
distracted.
We're chilling, bro. Chill. Focus on the game, dog. Hey, get off. If you guys are typing in the chat, that means you're not watching the match, dude. There's no way you can be watching and typing at the same time. Think about it. Oh, fuck.
John stacked up.
Show me
a
A.
anchor. These are entrenched positions.
Bang, those got a good little line around it one way.
Did you guys see what that guy just did?
Jump peek.
Just killed 2 guys Michael Jordan style.
Absurd against Liquid Rushi. Also
He
incredible.
killed both guys in the air, no? What the fuck was that?
Cracks that A side open.
That play should not be happening. That is not realistic. What on earth? We're going to need to see
We
the
need to
replay
replay
of
in
that
slow
one.
motion,
I believe he gets the spike down
0.25.
as well, so he's just 2 orbs away now from the Reckoning and off on the hunt.
Oh,
even.
God.
Bonus round being converted on attack. We have seen this map be pretty attack favored since coming back in the pool with just A-hit slams, especially when you have the Harbor. It's so oppressive. It's so difficult to get back in those sites.
Roshi belatedly now going for some extra guns. Knows there's a very likely going to be a turret awaiting him in kitchen. And I'm getting deja vu.
It's actually fucked that he did that. How did he kill both, though? How could he have killed both of them?
And then the timeouts start rolling in as
You
they
have to
look
see
for
this.
an answer.
Yeah,
It's like a library in the arena, no joke. Not a single peep in there after that round.
It took until that second half. It took until Narrate stepped up, wins a clutch, inspires the rest of his teammates with some confidence.
He landed.
Unreal. Little micro snap.
Okay, enough. I saw it. Enough. We don't need it anymore.
That is land Valorant at its best.
He cannot
Holy
believe that
fuck.
happened. And I don't blame him because neither can I.
Oh my god, no, Bang, do
BLG
not
also,
tilt.
because they just
Reset,
carried over
reset,
some weak
reset,
weapons
reset,
into
reset,
that bonus.
reset.
Look at the amount of rifles they recovered. Look at their economy already. 4 players at 5K or so.
There's going to be a lot of work for Sen to try and
Nice.
keep a lid on
Good
this. and
job.
get
Good
us a
recovery.
ring. Embroiled in an early engagement. YZ doubles down.
How do they swing?
7-1
Whenever
for
I
him
swing belts, I
already.
die, though.
YZ is a relentless player. He only holds down
Fuck,
W. He will
fuck,
always
fuck.
go for more.
They're actually
Even if there's
aim diffing
not
us
a
right
util
now,
to
I'm not gonna
support
lie.
him, he'll just play off of whatever
Straight up
he's
fucking
got.
brawl.
He's going to always take the fight to you.
I'm getting a little nervous,
right
I'm
now
not
is
gonna lie.
learning that the
Stop playing with
hard
your
way.
hands. Everyone, stop
No
biting your
chance
nails.
to deploy any of that Gecko
Keep your
Q2
fucking
falling
hands to your
early.
sides.
John's about to swing this from lower rafter. Does he have a timing on Knight? Gives himself up.
And in the meantime, yeah, look at Neff. He has worked his way up to again. This turret has been watching this position. So if he goes a bit further, he's going to have to break that. The rest of Billy making a late round pivot.
Is he gonna break
towards
the
B. This has
turret
been the
as
name
they're
of the
running
game for
up
them so far.
to make a split?
Send that one
No.
lurker, typically Neff, get some space, which he succeeded at. Pressure
Zekin
the other
is
side
still
of the map
here.
with a pack and then pivot back.
Show me Zekin!
Zekin tried to put that one-way back
Fuck
up there.
this lurker. I need to see
Really
Zekin
doing
right
a little
now.
bit too fast for him.
Alright,
Caught
we're
out
good.
of
Now
green
you can
by
show me
the
whatever you
Snapper
want,
Swarm,
bro.
Levius is affected by the paranoia. So Zekin decides to tuck in Snowman. Sim want to take a pitched engagement here after
Wait,
the
they
play.
have full
It's
bottom
dangerous.
side
Their harbor
control.
sounds,
This
they
is
don't have
fucked.
that additional
3v4, they
high
have
ground to actually
everything.
obscure the view from these angles.
Nice
Zekin take full advantage
shot.
of that.
Beautiful.
There's not enough power to keep that Viper wall up, so K9 can actually get away.
Challenging the Ludic BLG out of these entrenched positions around the B side. Zelsis, though, does get a spot. That 0 point was pretty helpful. Does he drop down and take a fight? He's looking for a gun barrel. Sees it on the right, but Neff's too quick with the left side swing.
Under one more.
John will flash himself out here.
Dinked him.
Zekin
Nice
has to take that
flash,
yellow flag,
dude.
and John
Damn, that flash
succeeds.
fucking-
It's all on Wisey now. A great start to the round, but he couldn't
Ooh,
quite land the
John!
plane. Is he holding the round for Sentinels to win?
John and Zekin right there.
And it's
Big,
very
big, big,
costly to
big,
get the
big,
defenders
big,
into
big.
the game.
Big
Steady
cinema.
hands there of
Dude,
John in the
John
corner.
is too
Well
fucking
placed
clean,
flashes
bro.
to allow him to get
John
back
is
in that
too
sight.
clean,
Take
man.
out Levius, who was in a deep entrenched
Oh
position.
my
In
god.
that corner. That was Sentinel's full
Nice
force
shots
into the round
here.
after
This
saving
flash
it
was
from
insane,
Levius
huh?
prior.
Wait, the spin?
Converted
Wait, he's
by
doing tricks on
BLG.
that shit.
Massive lead would have been taken.
Good job,
So much of
man.
this is
Good
built off
job,
the
man.
absence of
Good
Russia.
job, man.
None
That
of
was a
the
3v4 as
hard
well.
make it that much more
That
difficult
was a
for
big
Sentinel
3v4 for us
to
to win.
locate these anchored
We need
positions
that.
from BLG.
Yeah, we need that. Get loud in there. Get fucking loud in there.
Planting that spike was
Hey,
just
everyone fucking pogging.
undoing. That was nice from Zekin. Obviously, this BLG economy is out of control. They're going to keep buying, and they love just swinging from belt.
This
aggression.
A control they do is like
That cascade
actually
covering
kinda
up
fucked.
some of the potential dangerous angles. Just that standard harbor. You
4-1
open
right
up the
now.
round, send that forward, deny the defenders from the
One off
ease
harbor.
of getting that orb.
But even if they lose this round,
I like that
BLG
we're like fighting it
have
though.
that economy from such a sick
Even
start
though we've been losing the fights.
to keep the pressure on. Here's an drone right in a pretty aggressive position.
Ooh,
Bangs it
shit.
up.
You
I mean, that
see
is
one, but
The
don't
most
expect the other.
coded YZ play. Oh, I know where he is.
Good
I'm sorry.
cover.
I just,
Wait, this
and hey, so
Viper
far,
lurks
it's
have been
working
actually
for him.
annoying
I
though.
cannot blame him whatsoever.
He's
Been
actually
the same
been kind of
spot he's played
annoying.
From, though, and Sen had a high-low setup with Bang there, just pushing around pipe. BLG there maybe just overplay their hand a little bit, and we're running low on time. 43
This guy's
seconds
always,
left in the
yeah,
round.
the
No
Vipers,
duelist
the
up for
Vipers,
BLG.
he's been doing
And
good
those
lurks,
breaks
I'm
that
not gonna
alarm button,
lie.
You can see it has drawn some attention
Okay, it's
from the
gonna be a
defenders
full
of
X,
Sen.
dude.
Both initiators pivoting towards that boiler position,
Plant
mid
strat?
position, and now
They're
the
just trying to
util's
plant.
coming through from Billy to get
Oh.
into this
Wait,
site. When
where's
Russia
the,
gets
wait,
spike
that
down
wall?
here, if he
Wait,
can
should we
get it
stop
down
that
and
wall or
show them
no?
the cope, he's going to
Scaling
have
wall?
the reckoning for the post plant. That could
Okay.
be enough to convert a 4 versus 5.
Playing from the Cove instead.
They have
Obsta.
Gecko ult?
Head up to Crow's Nest.
They have Harbor ult though. They probably Harbor ult once we Gecko ult.
A very flash-heavy composition. First, it's a bit of
Wait,
information.
we
Thrash
stopped the
is gonna
Harbor.
go
We
ahead,
stopped the Harbor.
See what he can spot out. Rushia's on top of 410.
Tail dagger, big.
He's been very
Yes.
snappy in these rounds. Nightfall's by the wayside. Now it's Neff and Levius who have to play from a long distance. Neff IGL all
Please
on
shoot
his
him.
own. And that
Oh, we
is
got it, we
stunning.
got it.
It's up to Zelsus and John to bring him down. But John's on the defuse, still gets the job done.
Not even close.
To keep the
Oh
stick.
my god, he killed him as well.
Neff exits with 4, but not the round
He's
win.
a stats player. He's a fucking stats player. Someone fucking tell this guy to stop playing for stats, dude.
Coming into this, it's pretty
fucking
appalling,
stats player,
and they're
man.
staring down the barrel of multiple ults at Reckoning.
He doesn't care about
Actually,
winning.
Didn't have the opportunity. Was a little bit focused, perhaps too much so on getting kills. He posted up top here. Bang exploits the lack of anyone being able to trade for him. Just gets an isolated 1v1. And from there, it's all too easy for the rest of the Sen players to pull back in, immediately
He's
pressure the
feeling it,
spike. That
though.
was well played, but now they're in serious danger of getting put onto an eco.
Wait, the tag
DeAndre
two.
again to dissuade.
He saw
Narrate's
three.
Pretty
He saw three.
forward positioning here off the rip.
So close. He actually had a chance
Okay,
because he
Cascade
could have
thrown
spammed
out
the
here, but
smoke like
BLG
for
are
1 second.
Behind it.
Wait,
Moving
why
to
is
B
he
early
getting
this time.
fucking aggressive?
BLG have been getting pretty free control of B main, and
They're
you can see that they're
4A.
leaving the orb. They're going to give it to K-Knight. He's going to have the Hunter's Fury.
Oh, he
Delsus
broke
here has
it.
to play as safely as he can.
Careful, Jordan.
Harbor Wall to follow up on the Viper one. The BLG under the cover of all of this.
Careful,
Sight.
Jordan.
Util will have their
He's
plant.
just walking through. He's just walking through the walls.
That guy has no
But he
respect
can.
for us.
He's not
Why
walking
does he
in a
does
high-low
not
setup
respect
like it was
us?
the previous round. It was that
Why does he
singular
does not
player of
respect
Zelsus.
us?
And he wasn't even in an aggressive spot.
Wait, there's a
Viper's
KJ
big
lurk
follow-up
now.
here. Zekin found YC.
Not slow down. He's
Wait, did he
just
go
gonna
on top
keep
yellow?
fighting.
Maybe that's exactly what Sen are hoping for.
Wait, we might
Nothing
not
else now.
expect the KJ lurk because
Okay.
Viper's been the lurker.
Here's an Alchemist.
Wait,
Russia has to
KJ's
respect
lurk
the
is
fragment,
fucking
stepping to the
insane
side
what
of
we
it now,
lost.
still
We
occupying
actually
this
lost
pit,
this
but
round,
takes a big hit
100%.
down to 30. It's dangerous, but Russia thrives in these circumstances, and the spray is good.
Oh my
2 for the
God. At
Harbor.
least we got the
Levy's
silver
now
ults
playing
out.
from Crow's Nest. He's John on the low ground. with
Let's,
all these
hey,
ultimates.
fuck it. Got
It's
my
just too
two.
much to
You?
handle.
Got my two.
BLG close a round out.
Damn. They're
That
looking
is
like a
just
bronze lobby?
YZ
Who's looking like a
opening up
bronze
the round
lobby?
with
We
a
watching the
quick
same
kill
game?
Onto Zelsus, always going to hunt for more. But ultimately, in that retake situation, there's just too much util.
That's rage bait.
remaining. Too many ults
310,
remaining
310, bro.
Billy side.
310.
Once this pick goes down before John is able to use the null command, they are in a horrific situation to get back in. And look, going into this, we're looking at a YZ that throughout stage 1 was able to be the highest
Sentinels
ACS,
plus?
highest kills per round player in China.
Someone said,
And
sorry
you're
you
wondering,
drew
is
us.
that just because
LOL.
he's able to farm some of
You
the lower
are
tier teams,
cringe.
get away with things that he shouldn't be allowed to get away with as the competition scales throughout this tournament. Look, so far, he's had a couple misses, but he's hitting hard. 9 and 4 right now. Finding good first kills.
In that series against TL, he's involved in 30 first engagements. Ends up 15 and 15.
How's the game
first
going
kill
so
first
far,
down,
chat?
but
Let's assess.
Often on the Neon, looking
4
to
to
create that
2.
early space and be traded.
We
Always looking
lost
for a
pistol,
fight, but it
right?
has hurt him.
It was
on a couple of
2-0, then
these rounds.
2-1,
Walking
then
into a high-low
3-1.
setup, standing on top
Alright.
of yellow, above the
then
Viper's
3-2,
wall
then
where,
4-2.
you know, Zekin is
I mean, it's
easily able
pretty
to
back
pick him
and
off.
forth, honestly.
A couple of things there that can be his unraveling.
Got an early timeout call from
The
Captain
problem is
Cam.
that second round we won, we lost
Things
4
are
guns.
beginning to get out of hand
That
for
fucked
Sen.
our economy.
This is
Now
essentially
we're
a
on
full
eco.
right now. The Kaplan said yesterday.
Our money's
in the
dog
post
shit.
interview, midway
We got 2
through the
sheriffs
game against
and
Wolves
a
after
dream.
that first map that
They
it was
have
difficult to execute our game plan. We're
2
not
guys
used to
on
their
4K.
style. We're not used to the way
We got
that
2
that
ults.
region plays. It took time to adapt, to get in.
They're about
the
to harbor
game.
ult rush A.
And Billy, they're pretty unique. YZ.
We need a
one-of-one
fucking
player.
magician right now. We need Russell. Oh, wait, 5 suppressed?
0 point revealing all of BLG.
Go, Cam.
They're on a slow roll in this A direction. Last time there was a stack here for Sen at A. On that round number 2, they pivoted away from it towards B. This time, though,
Wisey's licking his lips, looking to put this blade sword to work, reckoning.
Wait, that
also
Viper was
gonna be
nice, no?
deployed now. It's a lot for Sen to manage with these weaker weapons, and Wisey,
Ah!
like a butterfly, gets hit pretty hard though there, dropped low.
They're in.
Fall by the wayside.
Flank!
In to the cookie jar. And we'll have his meal. It's all on second now. We'll step up and let this one
Fuck it, pause again. Pause again. I'm kidding. As you go, chill. Everyone chill. Everyone chill. Everyone chill.
Awkward
Imagine we pause again.
with bad
No.
weapons.
Chill.
You're
Okay.
just absolutely fried. And that's going to be Philly's economy thriving.
I mean, there was small opportunities here, but we got flawless.
Serious
Who picked this map?
this
Them?
game.
They did. We picked Sunset.
Maybe just
Sunset.
at least glad that all of those ultimates have been expended over the last couple rounds.
Okay,
These
we
early
need to start
explorations
now. Let's
for
go.
Billy been pretty
We got
effective,
Viper ult.
often pivoting away from a bomb site once they gain enough info.
The Viper lurk mid.
Now
One
headed over
bot.
towards the B direction. And
John,
as always,
nice.
they're trying to play
Where's
through,
that?
but
He
this time
spammed the
John's
mid.
ready.
He's no, Zekin. No!
What's going on? And Zelsa tries to swing in for him. They end up going 2 for 2.
Fuck, they're too aggressive. He didn't expect them to be up that fast. He did not expect them to be up that fast. Chill, dude. LAN audio's bad, man. The crowd is too loud for us.
Going far away. It looks like he wants to try to rewrap.
We've been having audio issues all event.
Isn't exactly planted.
Oh, they're
so
lurking
he's gonna
again.
have to
These
pick
guys
up the
keep
pace
doing
and
this
get
lurk.
really deep towards that side.
Wait,
wow.
updraft.
He's made a bunch of noise and bang is
Wait,
ready
why
for
is
him.
he fucking smoking that good shit, no?
Two players over here towards yellow. That's what BLG are working with in this post play.
Wait, look at
John
this flash,
is
look at this
ready
flash.
to pop off this flash.
Ooh.
Russia moves in. Oh my goodness, again! That is ungodly from Russia. In the mosh pit, not a care in the world.
All right, 6-2,
Another
let's go.
buy round from Sen, slapped down.
Swings out in the Molly. Sen a little too slow to react. Wall lined up. Again thrown onto an eco. This is brutal. Things getting so scrambled with the anchors here between Zelsis and Zekin.
This has again been the issue though. Look at Sen's overwhelmed by this pace. Like, Zekin is not ready for Wisey to be so quick to yellow. Zelsis, as a result, is caught out in the open, and they do well to go 1 for 1, 2 for 2 in that case. But still, they get overwhelmed.
This really is some serious deja vu from yesterday against Wolves. The team from China starting on
Double
attack,
flash peek tube.
hitting crazy shots, running over them mechanically.
And he's Zach to heat up.
And it took
And he's Zach to heat up. I'm calling to the stadium.
In the game, but right now, things are getting completely out of hand. Feels even more so than with Wolves
Yes.
yesterday.
Here comes the...
Give me a spam kill, bro. One spam kill.
Cove placed it a little further into the open. K9 able to get a plant, despite being a bit more exposed. And there's Russia again. Sharpest attack. Narrate tries to show.
Just another reckoning already.
These guys are
Absurd.
fucking psychos, I'll say it.
Great use of
Why
this
is he
now.
back your
Sen
shit
really
up,
having that.
dude?
Jimmy's rustled. Only with these sheriffs to go to work with.
Fuck.
Another
Was
clean
he getting off,
execute.
maybe? I
BLG
don't know.
once
Nah, I don't
more
think that's the
commit
answer.
that reckoning into a hard
That's usually
fight.
my answer, but I don't know if that's the answer here.
Just to secure it.
What was it, 2 rounds ago? I think on the other eco.
I'm behind? No, I'm not, dude. Well, I can go on YouTube, but we watch on Twitch, no? You want me to switch to YouTube? I think we're fine, bro. If you're watching the stream that I'm watching, then we're all on the same fucking time, dog.
Teams are just so overwhelming with their assaults on these sites.
Everyone chill, bro. Everyone chill. Everyone chill. You guys are tweaking out right now. Okay? I should be tweaking out. You guys are tweaking out. You guys need to be the calm ones here. They're gonna run it down, watch. They're gonna run it down in this fucking ult, aren't they? No, they're not.
Associate with his dominance. His anchoring here is typically
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna probably, like,
So far, though, Bang really has
say
been the only
otherwise.
answer to the chaos that
Maybe
Wisey
even
has
today,
brought.
not even tomorrow, but I think the Phantom is actually better.
Updrafted onto Tube.
I think the
part of
Phantom
that
is actually
high-low
just
swing on
better.
A. Sen have not been able to string these rounds together. This time, though, they got ultimates that can dictate tempo a little bit more to the defender's favor.
They're walking into
Wipers get
Zelsis.
there at B. Lockdown should have been needed, unless Zelsis gets flattened here.
I do like this setup from
Are they going
Sen.
up too?
They have good information across the entire map.
What the
Controlling
fuck
Q&A
is this
with the
firing
pig.
squad?
They've got the turret.
Wait,
to
this is
watch
kind
for
of a
players
nasty
coming
strap,
up too.
bro.
Zelsis can
3
watch
up
under.
tube
Just
while they
checking that
fake
angle
A
with Sack
control.
on A.
Wait,
This
these
is
guys
a
are
solid
cooking.
setup.
Billy's fucking gaming. Wait, A split through window?
What is this?
What the
Right now,
fuck?
clear A split.
This shit is fire.
Pressure coming from A-Main at the same time as well. Narrate has forward.
Oh
on the
my
side
God,
shot,
the
getting
dash!
The split is going to spray him anyway. So it's a three-piece for the Moroccan mastermind. And he knows there are players on the side for Billy. Bites his time.
Gets second up by Rafters to take the fight, but Levius beats him to the
What?
through the smoke, apparently.
That's a PC check. I don't give a fuck. I want a PC check. Wait, we have Spike. We have Spike.
Even now, if both teams go for these lockdowns simultaneously, a Venn diagram of disaster in the middle, and Celsius waits on them to come on out and give him a fight.
Good job.
Boy, howdy.
Let's go. Let's go. That's a big round. How the fuck did we win that? Oh my god. That was a sick fucking strat, though.
Goes off at the moment has been the catalyst.
These guys are playing well. Do we have to be more proactive in the mid round? I don't even know. I don't know. These guys are playing good though. They're actually playing fucking really good.
Good call to fight mid, boys. Really good job fighting mid.
Yes, Zach. Yes.
I almost threw.
That's okay, and that's okay, and that's okay. Nice.
Part of the tool set for a competitive player.
You know, I'd love to see teams on attack go for the A split. It's very rare, but unfortunately, when you try to reinvent the wheel on Icebox, you lose the round.
Why is he lurking again? He's jet lurking, dude. Go with your
A-split
team, man. What is this?
Like 10%.
You should not be here, dude.
Keep on trying. I love to see the attempts. It is just
Wait,
so
he has the
hard.
glow. Chat, he has the glow.
Getting up to.
I never get the glow. I never get the glow.
Listen out. Looking for his latest dose of diet milk. Cover going out. Oh, what happened to Zek in there? He's very, very low. Just some trades here. Shots through the one-way, most likely.
Yeah, you better fucking run.
Favor Billy.
Oh,
shot.
I won't talk shit again. I won't talk shit again. I will never talk shit. Why is he or him?
I'm liking this round from Billy right now with.
Oh my god, a turret for an agent.
Fighting this middle area of the map.
A
The rest of
turret
the
for a
team
body.
making a lot of noise B main, and then I believe they run away out of B main to try and audio cue a pivot. Is Narrate gonna catch YZ?
Narrate behind you. Narrate behind you. Narrate behind you.
Caught an audible. YZ now reveals himself.
Yes,
Narrate's
good
got
job.
the
Good
timing.
sandwich.
Finally, the thorn in the side for Sen has been extracted, but plant down at B.
We have
Behind
Gecko
all of
ults.
his
What do they
control
have?
util.
They have Sova ults. I hate that.
Neither anchor could focus on main. Flash coming through paranoia into B main as well.
Oh my god, he almost got his toes.
Can't connect up to Narrate.
A little bit
Nice
too
Sova
low.
ult. Can I?
Neither Narrate nor Zelsis affected.
A fucking lurker again.
Russia in this position. We saw
Surprised
him
I am not.
A shot on towards Crow's Nest a couple rounds back. This time a little bit more patient. Levy is in position for a wrap.
Flank.
Sen surely. Oh, they've got a turret watching the timing, but it doesn't seem to matter because they're fighting over the B. It's favoring this Chinese squad. It is Russia dominating Yellow again and again.
How many rounds do we need this half? 3? Is 3 good?
On land right now at this international event. He's stepping up from the last games we saw of him during their qualifying. But he was good, but he's hitting another level right now.
Just another reckoning.
I mean, brother, they're getting RNG kills.
Orban will have it.
All of our kills are skill. All their kills are RNG.
To swing out together.
How does that work?
Trying to move forward. They're catching them out in the open on these retake efforts.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Offensive null command is ready here for John. Take flight. Tough though to get ahead of this Viper Harbor comp that canvas off this B side so effectively.
I would propose an idea for what we should do, but I don't even have an answer, and I'm watching the game. I feel like they're actually playing really fucking well.
It's never been an option. And this last one, Zelsis going to get.
I guess like the broad idea I would have is like mid-round we should fight something together. Maybe double flash refight A, double flash refight B. I don't know.
Levy's pulled it out.
Yes,
doesn't quite have a sharp enough peek around the corner.
Good boy.
Now
sit there.
Have that mid control
Good
this round.
I love that from Zelsis. This is a really intelligent pivot.
They got the Harbor ult again. They just used that shit.
Perhaps because of this.
Retake.
The reckoning comes in. Sen is just going to give it up for the time being. Zekin.
Wait, the spot's annoying.
Kano wants to get in a cheeky position to even things up.
We know? How do we know?
Senna's so prepared for that.
Wait.
Probably expecting YZ to be up there, to be frank, but
the fuck?
they'll be happy to get that kill regardless.
Through the high tide, expect multi-swings.
Nice paranoia.
YZ's got to get out. Cloudburst away with the paranoia and effect. Russia, though, again, surely not. He backs up. Takes John QT out of the game and then falls back to a more safe position. He gets a second. How is he getting away with this? Levius and YZ now have to fight for this in a short-handed situation. He's on the spike location and in the middle of the dark cover. He dispatches Narrate. Now, though, overwhelmed. Zekin and Zelsis to the rescue. Levius sees one of them, but he can't stop Zelsis. A Great
so
round
losable. That was
from
so
Zelsus,
fucking
getting that
losable.
mid-control, converting
Zelsus,
into a
I don't know how he
very
got that kill at 1
important round
HP.
for Sen.
That guy's
Deja
bullet went through his
vibes
Zelsus, no
continue
joke.
from their last
It
game.
looked like he shot him, but he didn't die.
Zelsus really did play that last round fantastically. Him and John, the two players that have kept Sen in this game. 4 can be enough for this second half when you get rolling on attack.
All right, we've got more Icebox just around the corner as Billy
Is 4 enough?
starts up Sen City to come alive.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna lie. You guys look good. Shit. Play some music. Play some music. Dude, you might be just a negative person by nature. I need you to keep that shit fucking out of here, bro. Keep that shit elsewhere, okay? This here is my safe space. And if you're gonna enter my safe space, then we need to all fucking vibe out together and fucking cheer for Sentinels because we need this fucking pistol bad. So I need you guys to fucking go, ooh, he's crazy in the chat right now.
Advancing to the playoffs.
Everyone go, ooh, he's
Coinbase
crazy.
Econ report. And already, Rushia, no surprise to me, standing out. Guys, been looking pretty incredible.
Our
A lot
Econ
of
report.
very efficient play here from Billy B. Remember, this is a measure of the sort of damage you do divided by the credits you spend on it. And we know that the economy was incredible for Billy over so much of that first half, Wyatt.
Tarek, your hairline looks like the Mickey D's logo.
He's taking so many first engagements.
Gang, let it go.
Kill or often dying. He is constantly pushing and yet has been
Yeah,
able
funny guy
to
in the fucking
have
chat,
a
huh?
very
Let's see your fucking
strong
hairline,
number
dude.
for the Econ report at
Pussy.
68.4. He's dying a lot, taking so many fights, having to rebuy.
Rebuying, yeah.
He keeps rebuying, but he's still going off. Right now, 15.
The M on my
and
hairline
8
stands for
him.
millions.
Most deaths on the team and most kills.
What's up, fam, bitch?
That is the most wisey
Thank you,
stat
J-Name. That was
line
good, bro.
imaginable.
That was actually a good one.
Now, the
I
word from
appreciate that.
Kaplan after Sen's game against Wolves, where they started in a really similar fashion. It was only a 4-round defense side on split, admittedly.
Is that good or no,
He
J-Name?
said, we just needed some time to calibrate, but when you lose the pistol and you lose the bonus, you're going to bleed a fair number of rounds. That's a fairly disastrous way to start.
Ooh,
a
I'm
series.
crazy. Ooh, I'm crazy.
Sen have for us, though, on this attack side, which is where obviously they were able to generate some momentum.
Hold on, let me
in
make
their last
sure my
game.
ball spot's not shown.
With the pistol now, already early push up from Billy here. YZ, unsurprisingly at the front, and Zekin is waiting.
Nice little classic
Sit,
right click
YZ. Sit, bro.
to open things up.
You
for
stay
Sen.
seated. You watch this round, bro, like a good
Pistol
boy.
round.
You watch the round, bro.
Now taking their time.
You sit and watch the round.
Going to wait for the rest of the team to be able to group
And that's a
up so
lesson
they
for
can
you,
take
bro.
B main together, not just hoping to get one kill and then
Everyone
escape. And he
chill.
does
All
exactly
right, no more talking
that.
shit. No more talking shit.
That was narrate.
I will not talk shit. I will respect Billy every
Take him
day.
down there.
I actually look up to
At least
Billy.
he's given Billy a bit more confidence, evening the ledge. There's now an encroachment from this end side on A, and it's just K-Knight who's watching for belts.
Bro is out in the open. Just watch.
Nah, K-Knight's good for these.
They attempt to swing onto pressure coming both sides of
K-
the
Nah, they got
Swung on.
unlucky. He got
K-Knight's the one
unlucky.
that precipitates
He got
that
unlucky.
action.
He was good for
He
that.
is very
Wow,
exposed
rush
in
him right
that
here, though.
spot.
Rush him right here.
Russia,
Oh, he got
he
unlucky.
also
Oh, shit,
pretty
bro.
exposed
No,
out
no,
on
no,
his
no.
own.
Hear me out. Levius is going to bring it back for them right here.
With these peaks right now.
Levius, he's good for these.
Sen
Watch this, watch this, watch this. Look. Look at this. Three-piece, watch. Three-piece.
Now Levius wants to get in a decent position. He's good for the one. I love the way he's playing this.
Son of a bitch!
Sick.
Son of a bitch!
That is raw sauce.
Fuck!
And there's next to come to the rescue.
Fuck!
That could
Are
have
you
gone
happy?
Awfully wrong for BLG. What a tale of two teams in that round. Firstly, individuals out in the open getting picked off, and then Levius 3 kills from behind that box. That is diabolical.
That was buttery smooth movement. He's breaking ankles. They don't know which side to look on. He's just taking
30 seconds. One enemy remaining.
Look at how he's able to isolate players with 3 of them staring at him.
Neff says, all right, you've done most of the work. I'll come through and clean up the round. That's pretty rough for this America's roster.
It's actually bad news. That is actually bad news. That's actually the worst thing that could have happened. Fuck.
Pistols, and Neff says, well,
fuck.
Don't mind if I do.
They're playing so good. Does Billy normally play this good?
He gets away with it again.
They look better than yesterday.
Of course, this is just Sen on
or the other day, day 1.
Pretty standard way to take yellow there. We're gonna probably.
They look better than the day 1, no joke.
Where you have Zek teleport across, basically.
To be fair, day 1 versus Liquid was kind of a shit show. It was so chaotic.
Trying to see what he can
There's just
find.
fucking perma smokes everywhere. Oh man.
Pick it up where he left off. And he'll have himself a DPC because, of course, we love Reckoning. Great ability.
Sentinels makes everyone look good. Shut your ass up.
The anti-egos from Billy this game have been great. They are hardly taking any damage at all. A couple in the first half, they were committing the Reckoning to do it. They should so many kills. He just kept cycling through those. It felt like it didn't even matter. But it has just kept them in this state where
Okay, let's stay calm here because I feel like we're freaking out. Okay, from now on, I will not anticipate what's going to happen. I will only react to what has happened.
Billy were just chilling the entire
no more analysis from me. I will only talk about what we've already seen.
They still won it. Same case here. They have Bulldogs, a Guardian, a couple SMGs.
Sentinels need a clean first gun round here against Billy. Otherwise, things
okay,
get
they
awkward.
have a Stinger, a Spectre,
a
couple Bulldogs and a Guardian. A little scrappy
Sensei, right, we'll wait this one out. In the middle of the dark,
bonus round here.
Hovering over them like a spectre.
YZ is in the smoke. Narrate with 1. But there's still 2 more here. Strong dagger, suppress 2.
They have been spotted out by the 0 points.
It's a paranoia into a TP with a KO flash. Nice team play from Sentinels. How?
Slowly
cut that sentence right there.
But they're always
Zelsis
forcing
on the
Sen
lurk.
to part with their util in order to do so. Very expensive advancement for Sen across the map.
Okay, 4v4.
Hoping to be on his
Zelsis bottom mid with 3 guys slowly
as much impact as the Viper did on those attacks.
backing away, actually.
He's hearing a lot of movement there, actually. Of the players going through kitchen. That should alert the rest of the team that they can get into this
Billy
and it's nice when you have those
decided to rotate towards A, and Zelsis is still on this lurk as he hears 2 of them stomping 80 miles per hour below tube. And he's blocked off by a turret, so he's got Zekin to smoke off the turret for him and enable the lurk as Bang picks him up from the front with Zekin on the side, and we're in a 1v3 with K-Knight. Bulldog in hand, 7 and 7 is his score. Zeus is sneaking up like a dog behind him, past the spike. Bulldog shot goes off, but Zeus is with the big fling, dropping him to 30 HP. Nice try, good job. And that's 5 for Sentinels. We may have a ball game.
Is fruitful. 3 rifles maintained. When the climb begins.
They were really doing the most. So Zelsis is going that round with the flank.
Okay, that's 5.
Killing everyone on the retake anyway, so all good. Nice here. Able to just get that intuitive timing on the spam through for another player to swing.
Something sort of indicates to Billy that they need to rotate off that B side after they throw the high tide up, but Sen just cut noise and wait. They sort of respect that stall util. So Billy are in a bit of an awkward spot in the end when it comes to the side hit. They allow for a plant. Here's round 16 for you.
Early 0 point thrown from John over towards Pipes, which is going to be very common.
Full buys here.
Will love.
Neff is a scary player this match. He's top fragging for Billy, playing aggressive on the line, but Zekin says no. Zekin says no.
Wants to keep trying to get these.
It's a 4-1 towards B.
In main and then fall away that time.
And we're stacking up those orbs for John. Zelsis on the ratty lurk, known for these. As the K-Knight drone comes in, he does not get the information because Zelsis is a sneaky little rat. And Narrate got to pick him up as well over there, so we're in a 4v2. This might be a Billy save here. Looking like a Billy save.
I think Billy say, we Don't have a whole lot to do here.
That was nice from Zelsis, just able to timing that drone. And again, this is another round where he gets a lot of information over towards A, because Billy, they are so far pushed up. They are trying to drone that deep, which is pretty wild. And so he just knows that, hey,
oh my God,
just gone into B.
Stay strong, guys.
Light or free at
Stay
this
strong.
point. I mean, most likely light, you know, with a one anchor playing far back, maybe spam angle through Snowman, something like that.
Oh,
so
thank you guys for adding them.
For free yet again.
If you guys see someone saying
John moving into this more initiator focused role,
something out of line, you can add them or me and the mod or a mod.
For me to call a macro game
There's a lot of messages in the chat, but we're here to have a good time. Keep your sexism, keep your racism to yourself, or we can just ban you. All right, here we go.
Yeah, nice to be able to
look at the cohesion on Sentinels, bro. Look at the cohesion on Sentinels. It's even on the scoreboard. 9 kills across 4 players. Narrate said, "Wait up, I'll be there soon." See, like Billy, they just rely on YZ getting 4Ks. We play as a unit. Okay. They have 3 guns saved. It's a big A fight.
Perhaps that could be enough to win this half-buy round.
I mean, what he did with that Guardian earlier in that first half,
that was
should be studied.
That was disgusting.
Sentinels here, kind of enveloped by that high tide on A, and no hurry to leave for now. But this outro, it's like I'm going to reveal at least Zek.
Tag him. Did tag him.
So they know the Omen is
there.
there.
Lurk on Bang
tentatively
onto Neff.
To probe this part of the map, and Neff has to find a timing sort of to swing
Bang
out,
has snuck into the corner. I repeat, Bang has snuck into the corner. Wait, who shot? Who shot their gun?
Neff will be falling back.
Was that us or them? That was us.
They want to push up right now.
What 3 scan on that dagger.
0 point.
Sees 2 players. So Sen actually going
to. Okay, they stand 3 on A. Now they pivot back to B.
Working the map right now.
We've got the KJ orb.
With Neff pulling away from B.
KJ ult will be in play. You imagine? I'm not going to imagine. I'm just going to watch.
They're going to make a 4-8 straight down mid. They'll get to B pretty quickly.
Deep smoke on Snow.
Will be a
KJ Molly, KO Molly, try to protect the planner. And we've got 25 seconds on the clock. That spike is going to be big if they can plant. But fucking John's... What just happened?
Buddy, blink and you miss it.
Blinking, you'll miss it. I didn't fucking blink and I missed it. How about that? Keep your eyes open, you'll still miss it. What the fuck?
Deleted from the server. John is turning up. Another 3K. I think that's his 3rd of the game so far.
Hey!
Deny that.
Don't jinx him.
Deny any value for the Reckoning, which is ultimately just thrown out.
Fucking we ball. Dude. You guys see the Phantom, right? Bro, the Phantom is the way. The Phantom is the fucking way, guys. I'm telling you guys, don't waste your time with a Vandal. He's coming from a former Vandal user. I'm telling you guys. Why am I telling you guys, though? I'm gonna help the competition. Well, you guys are not the competition. Never mind. I know they're on land, bro. Wait, did he bark? Clip it. Yoni, you're already on the Phantom? Bro, you've been known. Yoni been on the Phantom. To be honest, like, usually I would keep my, like, tech away from you guys because I don't want to help the competition, but I mean, me and you, not the same, dog. That's the nicest way I can put it.
Second half pistol was still able to recover on that first gun round with 3 rifles in tow. And the economic situation this half has been a far cry from what we saw in the first 12 rounds.
Great economic state. Ult's coming into this next pivotal buy round for Billy out of timeout.
They're waving at me.
The 2 teams on the respective defensive halves is that because Billy got off to a hot start, they do have
waved at me.
Money. That's something that they can bring into the fold heading forward, and they are going to do so. That's YZ picking it up. We'll see what they opt to do with this setup. Super common to just
7-10.
do something like
2 ults.
Jet opera to watch B main.
KJ ult, Viper ult.
Stack towards that
they have an op. YZ has an op. Let's see what he does.
They don't have an Aldrone Sentinels to force that up, but Dizzy can have a similar effect. YZ is glass cannon here. So he probably has to be a little bit cognizant of that. Strong wind to blow him over.
Try and take this mid-cross, which is the point. Oh my God. Okay.
We just said it. Not the kind of
Fuck, he traded
YZ
it.
would have liked. No armor, very susceptible to that.
Wait, did I scream like that? Was that me? Or is that the who the someone in the crowd. Kick that person out the fucking arena. Who the fuck screaming like that in my ears?
Swinging out to even things up. High tide.
Hola.
Drops. The lockdown is placed. Billy try to fight or just get
K-Knight
out.
getting aggressive.
K-Knight is hoping to just get a spam kill before.
They're gonna respect the KJ ult? Yeah.
They will play this.
They have a flank as per usual.
There are amidst this getting.
Bang has Viper ult.
But he's spotted out by the turret and actually has to call a cancel on that. Narrates in the side.
And there it is.
Now from Sentinels to shore things up. K-Knight swings out.
Wow, John is fucking steady. 3v3. Zealous is watching flank.
Unlike this one.
Yes!
The got broken about 10-15 seconds ago and he knew Narrates.
Nice, good job, bro. 3v1. 3v1, everyone chill, it's not over. It's not over. Yes, he's backing it up. Back that shit up. Ooh, where you going? Where the fuck you going? Nice. Good job, guys. That's big round. They're fucking broke. They have lost bonus though. What is the lost bonus max? Is it 2900? Lost bonus max is 2900. Yeah, it is. They have 2900 lost bonus. So they'll probably do like a little shit by. Why is he probably close to 1 second?
1 minute. More than anything.
What did he say? I didn't hear him. The fuck did he say?
Man on deck here for Sentinels. They're always the option for a fast hit behind that ultimate.
Is he just groaning his mic?
He's going to be a.
Wait, knives are in play. Knives and Guardian.
Early high tide here.
5 towards A.
A side of the map is Billy looked to.
We're trying to play as a pack because we know their buy is not that great. It appears to be.
Love to be able to force some of these
KO
ultimates
ults,
out on this
Gekko ults.
round. So when they get to the next buy round,
Okay, they book our
have
turret.
the advantage in terms of the ult economy with K-Knight being 1 away. Still holding on to their lockdown as well.
We're edging up A. Full contact play.
Billy have no current
YZ with the
information about
knives
the A side of the map.
on the potential flank.
So the Owl drone does get deployed. K-Knight needs to
And
get
he
an idea of the
decides
movements
to
of Sentinels. They've got a
actually
bit of info
go
here. Flank stalls
forward.
at the ready for YZ.
Currently, we have no eyes on it, but Bang
Nobody, okay,
is
just one affected by that
just
zero pointer. In comes Sentinels trying to make
beginning
this,
to
but
look
Bang
back.
is taken down.
But YZ does catch him. That was a big one by Narrate. We're kind of low here.
It's no good.
There's 2 flank. There's 2 on flank. Oh, he has no knives.
Not gonna do a whole lot. I mean, I like John using no
John's
knives
trying to
those
take spawn.
knives off, but he's just hungry for
Nice
more.
trade.
Trade it out.
Still, YZ is in that flanking position. Senno, there might be
They
a little bit
KJ
of
ulted.
the knives are back out and ready
They
to go.
KJ ulted!
Getting into the game
Kill.
now.
Let me too.
What a time to do it. Levy's again the last player standing. There's a lot to deal with.
The first turret kill of Toronto. Congratulations. Congratulations. You've won the prize. You've won the prize.
Doing something after the turret
Little
kill.
Timmy took him out.
That's too funny. Okay, Billy, at least, like I said, alright, they get one of the ults out, the null command is forced because they want to ensure that YZ...
That's my boy. Okay, this was actually great because we got the KJ ult out.
Probably would have gotten a kill with the Blade Storm, but only...
Look, he looked around. Wait. Chill, don't wait yet. Don't wait yet. Wait, why did I just hear exhaust?
map.
What the fuck?
Exploring bolt.
Early fresh off the rip here over towards the B side of the map. Billy quickly have to give that space up as K-Knight is looking for a Hunter's Fury to...
K-Knight just solo ulted and tagged. Let me see.
DLC ఆడాలా లేదా అని ఆలోచిస్తున్నా ఏమంటావు
I was just hoping to, of course, catch Narrate there after he uses
అమ్మా లడ్డుల రేస్ ఓడిపోయినారా అయ్యా మళ్ళీ ఇంకా పోవాలంటే మస్తు దూరం ఉంది
Second time that K-Knight's tried that. Last
Nobody mentioned?
Thrashed out on defense.
అంతే అంటావు
Zekin is...
అదొక్కటే బాధ అవుతుంది వేరే ఇట్లా నార్మల్ దాంట్లో పోయినా అనుకుంటుండే
Where is nobody? Nobody's not on EDG. Is he still? No, he hasn't been for a while.
Clearing out everything. Front side does get the ping on a YZ, but certainly no one should be able to do that. He's way too far
He still
back.
is? I'm tripping, sorry. I haven't seen EDG in a minute, but chill. 4v5, we have the site. We have a guy bottom side. Ah, too much. Nice try. I would have liked to see him TP into the pocket of danger back to yellow. That's what I would have liked to see, and that's okay that it didn't happen.
That was almost so clutch from Zekin. Just didn't know exactly where he wanted to teleport. Waited one unfortunate extra second.
Got some kill on John.
At some point there,
Wait, I think Zach didn't turn. I don't know if he was supposed to be watching that. At least we got the Harbor ult out again.
2 versus 1.
YZ was able to slip through. We get 2 kills on that retake.
Okay.
I think Zelsus is just not ready to see a Bilibili player come from there after
No
ults
here. Our ults are all so far away.
Awkward.
Same as them. They have Viper ult though.
The Viper's pit. Does he want to just use
Bro,
this on
villagers ఏమో ఇట్లా 300-400 రౌండ్స్
There's
ఇస్తారు.
gonna be a Dizzy with a teleport up
మా మంచి బిజినెస్ నడిపేటోళ్ళు ఏంట్రా అంటే 10,000 ఇచ్చి
I'm gonna double lurk this round, it appears.
Pretty patient from Neff. We saw
So why not
throw his down.
taking that?
10,000 ఏంద్రా మరి మా చేసే పెద్ద పెద్ద
He
బెస్ట్
ults the site and then he plays in the back of sight, so it's very safe for him.
late, but it'll deny the
Oh,
Pretty hard to flush him out, I'm not gonna lie.
పోనీ XP ఇస్తాడా అంటే అది ఉండదు 1 2 3 అంటాడు.
Really?
A reason to linger.
I don't want to say it, but in my
1 2 3
vision,
choose one
no
అంటాడు.
access to B right now. Nats, no access to site.
That has been called due to
Speaking of Nats, Nats got his visa.
At least ఒక 15-20 XP ఇచ్చినా అనుకుంటా. 1 2 single digit.
nothing to do with it.
He's already there, yeah. Well, I saw he was flying the other day, but I guess he's already there.
Tool to really effectively deal with getting through a pit.
I'm so out of the loop? Bro, he just got there like fucking 12 hours ago. I'm so out of the loop.
Doesn't have a tailwind.
Regen shield.
Always had to be like a natty P. And again, he has no backup.
He's no fear,
He
why
doesn't
is he
expose himself like some of his
playing aggressive?
contemporaries did in this situation earlier this map.
30 seconds left.
Paranoia comes in. Why is he unaffected though? He's going to be tucked here by the
Wow.
box. Second knows where to dig him out. But here come the
Everyone
reinforcements.
else died.
Is so far forward.
It is out in the open. Zekin has to help John retrieve. And they're going to come forward. Playing from Crow's Nest now. It's Zekin in a 1 versus 3. Hanroshi is too quick for him.
What happened there, bro? They fucking swarmed their asses.
It's been a great effort for Sen to come back on
Pause,
the second
pause,
half.
pause now.
But at the
Pause.
very last moment,
Pause. Tech
Billy
pause
Billy
anything.
looking
Kick the
like they're going
PC.
to
Something, bro.
capture another win with Rusha
Please.
and YZ both at 22 kills right now. That's what they finished with the other day when they played Icebox. They've still got more rounds to push things further. They are playing so well. It was dangerous from YZ's point of view. This guy's committing to this. He's trying to tuck. He spotted out. He had to break that molly.
Come on, Mom, I can use
They
your
were
power.
so fast on that rotate back from.
Why is he fearless for real,
He
though?
got the support
But
he
his
needed.
teammates saved him that round.
And maybe Sentinels were a little ponderous.
Ah, shit, dude.
The way that they allowed for Bilibili to get
I mean,
back
I couldn't even
into
tell you what happened right there. It just all ran in and fucking got
Stealing
swarmed
so
on.
close to screens with the spike was.
We've had more success on B, but they Viper ulted B last round. Do we go back to B now? To be fair, we've taken A.
The Gecko was supposed to be in that situation. Made it virtually unrecoverable, especially with Bilibili flooding back in as they did. So last time out here for Sentinels.
Oh, no.
A good run back, reminiscent again, I'm going to say it, of their game
I
against
don't even know
Wolves,
if we
but
should have a
this time
lurker. I feel like I'm scared about them
Stop
dying.
their momentum dead.
The difference between this game and that one might just come down to the fact that
Oh,
Bilibili win the best round in
12-9.
the second half. That might be the only difference because Wolves
What was the round before that we
ran it
lost?
back, but they just couldn't at the very end. They didn't
Oh
give
yeah, it was
themselves
on
that
B.
buffer.
It was on B.
All right,
Actually,
Toronto. Let's get loud for round number 22s. Bilibili trying to close this out.
damn, look at our frag distribution, dude. Look at this, 12-13.
Got the full
No
buy
ults,
for both
really.
sides here.
Just Omen ults coming up, but I don't know how helpful that would be. You guys remember that PRX strat? That shit was insane. Yeah, two guys walked through the mid orb with the Omen fucking smoke ult back in CT spawn. I don't know what else happened in it, but it looked fucking insane.
Dialed in our Sentinels. They know they've got a hill to
Actually caught
climb.
him.
Does he catch his
They're
YZ?
fighting
He's
A hard.
hanging on the rope for the time. What am I watching? He still crosses. The sheer audacity from this guy eventually. Tailwind's going to get him back to
Spam
safety.
damage.
Bilibili, though, happy
A little
to
bit.
rattle the cage a little bit.
Sova is still on
Wants
pipes.
to
There's
go for
4A.
four as well, just trying to take a little jiggle peek, catch someone before his exit.
No respect for Bilibili here.
All right.
They're happy on defense.
Why
right
does he
now,
has
so
balls of
just
steel?
maintain
Yeah,
those
he's kind of a psycho. I'm not gonna lie.
stacked up positions
Okay, we leave
towards
Zelsus on A. We go back to B.
for retake.
Wingman's
Just
to
the
clear.
alarm bot
Close.
over there from Levius to get the information if Center going to push up. He also ran out
50
just hearing
seconds.
the footsteps. Everyone's here. 0 point clears back. B. It's going to be a flash for Zekin to
KJ delaying.
yellow.
And Zelsus.
K9 does
Hello.
on A. But
Ring on dart available. So
Sova is also
Does
there.
he just have the sixth sense right now?
Harbor wall is
hanging
in.
around, doesn't? Oh god, he's still holding that line.
This is
Zelsus is about to walk
scary
into
fight
our
here.
trap, and K9 from the rafters hangs. It doesn't matter. What a win
Zelsus
for
check
Zelsus.
top
That's a step
pipes.
forward for Sentinels, but much more to be done. Look at this rotate getting pulled over.
It's convinced them that they have to go back to this A site center, fully cut noise after getting space back yellow on B.
He got picked off by
Zelsus
YZ,
gone,
but
so
the rest of
things
the
are
team
evened
is
up,
now
but
on
the
B
map will
planning.
be going down 4-3 right now.
He single-handedly opens this opportunity for Sen to get an
He
uncontested
pulled the
B-side
rotate.
plant.
And now we're in a
Tracer's like that,
4v4
he's done his
post.
job for now.
John has a strong amount of utility to play with here
Two
as well.
flashes, a
Actually has
molly.
both flashes. They didn't need to use it to take back yellow earlier. He's got the molly for delay. Zekken is a
Harbor walled
paranoia.
off main.
It's gonna be tough for Billy to get back in. They do have a cove maybe to get a safe defuse. They're hoping to use it there. Yep, it's going to be activated.
Paranoia throwing out Zekken,
Team
just
flash.
a little too slow to the punch. Narrate tucked in the corner, he knows he's going to be overwhelmed, and Wisey wants to push up into the rest of the defenders. The high tide comes down, so does the curtain on his first map for Sentinels. The dragon stirs, and
I think we
Billy
team
are eyeing
flashed.
off that playoff
I
slot.
think we team
What
flashed.
a way to start.
Another comeback in the first map, just like what they did
how
yesterday.
fun.
But Billy winning that pistol round on the second half, closing things out.
We fucked up at the end. I think we fucked up. There's too much at the, like. I think we fucked up our like teamwork at the end a little bit. It felt like John flashed for Zekken to peek, but in that moment Zekken was flashing, and then our other guy came out, ate John's flash, and at the same time Zekken died. Yeah, I don't know. Damn.
It's time.
Are
you ready to rumble?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, why are they showing us
Dedicated
ball, bro? This is fucking BM.
రోజుకి 3 to 4 hours ఆడుతున్నాయి ఇక వాడు క్యాచప్ అంటాడులే ఫాస్ట్.
Damn. Okay, that was their map pick, but I guess fake comeback. I don't know if I actually thought. I mean, we made a comeback for sure. At least we made a comeback. What was the round that really fucked us? There was a round on
అంటే బాగానే
B
కూర్చుంటుండు కదరా కాంతం
that we
కూడా ఆడుతూనే
lost
ఉండేవాడు.
where I don't know, they just fucking ran through and Zekken was in that 1v2.
ఏం చేస్తాడు
And then the round on A where they swarmed and we lost. What was the other round that we lost that fucked us? The pistols definitely fucked us. We lost both pistols. That definitely did not help. I think we were down 10-4, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
it was 10-4 to 10-9?
వాడిని గెలుకుదాం డీసీకి రమ్మని.